My name is Zoe Holland and I am the Deputy Company Secretary and General Counsel here at Avon Protection. I have been here for 10 years, which is a really long time. When I reflect back on my career, in reality, my career has been here at Avon Protection. Before taking up this role, I was at the law firm where I qualified as a lawyer. It's quite a long journey to qualification. You have to get the right grades, you have to get the right degree, the right post-qualification experience, and then you get your first job and you're a trainee for a number of years. And the career path that I saw ahead of me at the law firm was quite straightforward, and that is what I had planned, which is basically you become a more senior lawyer, which doesn't sound very inspiring. What threw me off that career path was coming here to Avon for a 6-month secondment where I worked in the corporate office. And at the end of that 6 months, they offered me a job. Based on the 6 months experience that I'd had here, I had been shown so much more opportunity and had so much more excitement for the future that it wasn't a hard decision for me, and that was 10 years ago. I feel fortunate to say that I do enjoy my job, and I say that genuinely. I like to think that if I didn't, I wouldn't still be here 10 years later. And I still feel that there's optimism and there's a reason to stay. I think that with a new CFO, a new CEO, it's exciting, and what will the next chapter bring? One piece of advice I would definitely give to my younger self is believe in yourself. You are good enough and you do deserve to be here. I think I have wasted a lot of time unnecessarily worrying about whether you're clever enough or good enough. And actually you realise when you can speak to people in very senior roles, and I don't know if that worry ever goes away. I think you have to acknowledge that it is normal, and the only downside is if you let it hold you back. I think if you are afraid of something or an opportunity is ahead of you that you aren't sure if you're ready for or right for, that's a sign that you should definitely do it. I think, I read something recently that said, and I wish I'd heard this when I was younger, that true hell must be if the version of you that you are meets the version of you that you could have been. And I think that's a really inspiring, a motivational quote, because you don't want to think that there's potential in yourself that's unfulfilled. The aims of Balance to increase the number of women that we have in leadership roles, to create an environment where all women at Avon can thrive, are hugely important to me. I think having an opportunity to work with the Balance team to help drive a culture of change is sort of the extra slice on top of my job. That is an opportunity not just to do legal work, but to add to the wider community of values that are important to me personally as well. I also think it's important to remember that although the focus of Balance was initially set up to increase the number of women at Avon, many of the initiatives that we are pursuing benefit the whole organisation, and there's no better example than our mentoring scheme, which was initially set up as a pilot by Balance just for women, and we are now rolling that out across the whole organisation. And I think that's a great example of Balance sort of working perfectly to enhance the experience of working at Avon for everyone.